Yes, welcome viewers. My name is Prophet Micheal Kiganda. I'm going to speak to you about prophets. Of course, prophets, you need to know, there are so many questions going around. You ask yourself, are they still genuine prophets? What do they do? Why do I need one? Are they still there? The first thing you ask yourself each time a word prophet is mentioned about is, isn't he fake? Isn't he fake? You know? So those are some of the things I'm going to speak about. I'm going to prove to you you need a genuine prophet. And you are so blessed this morning. I'm going to be speaking to you about how the whole prophetic ministry work, why you need one, and that's what I'm going to speak about. I'm here to tell you that all the questions you've had and there's so many things you've heard about prophets, I'm here to answer them. But of course, you must understand that prophets, those who are genuine, they still exist in our generation. Therefore, it's very important, before you totally write them out, you need to first listen and start to judge and sense and sieve out and know, is this one genuine or not, than purely writing them out. You know, I've come to understand that so many people go through life and they can't know until when things have turned out to be sour, until when things have turned out into, when things have turned bitter for them. So, for them, whatever they see is how they take it, not thinking that there is another side of life. Therefore, I will start by telling you who is a prophet. Who is a prophet? A prophet is that individual who has abilities, actually special abilities, to see in the unseen world, to predict what a layman cannot, to perceive what is unperceivable, what you can't think about. For them, they have special abilities, and that's why 1 Samuel chapter 9 verses 9, they are called seers. The work of a seer is to see where others cannot see. We see in the unseen world. That's why Jesus, he made it so clear. And I'll go straight to the Bible. Let me show you something. Remember, we are on Glory to Glory program, worship. It's a program that is going to touch your life. But today, this morning, you are listening to Prophet Micheal Kiganda. I come from Glory to Glory Ministries. And I'm going to show you why you need one genuine prophet in your life. You know, Ephesians chapter 4, verses 11. His gifts were distributed by himself. He appointed and he gave us men, some to be apostles or messengers, some prophets. But when he got to prophets, I'm reading the Amplified Version. When he got to prophets, he said, inspired preachers and expounders. Of course, he goes ahead, some evangelists, some teachers, and some pastors. But now, I'm getting back to a point where he said he appointed some to be prophets. And about the prophets, he said they are to expound. To expound means to go in details of what a common Christian cannot understand, cannot perceive. The work of the prophet is to go in detail and to bring out all that into light. To expound, it means you bring the unseen to the table and you tell them, this is what is going to happen, this is what is going to happen. And that work was appointed to the prophets. It was given to the prophets. Each time you see a fake dollar note, it is a proof that there is a genuine note. You know, Each time you hear about fake prophets, it is a proof that they are genuine prophets. According to the scriptures, Jesus himself appointed prophets, and he told them their major work is to expound. Now, you cannot expound your life much as you went to school, you are a graduate, you have masters, much as you have money, but you need to know what your future holds for you. And in this program, this day, you are so blessed. I'm going to teach you how to tap from a genuine prophet, because the source of your problems, not because you were born to suffer, not because God intends to make you cry, not even that you have a generational curse. It is because you can't predict the problem before you are into it. That is the number one problem. And you see, every rich man, every politician, for example, all those people, they go somewhere and inquire about their future, what the future holds for them. Now, the same is true even to the children of God. Now, in this case, you don't need to be a believer or not, but all you need to understand is that they are still genuine prophets whom you must make use of, and they hope you that you don't just end up into a problem. You know, some mistakes are costly, others even cost life. Therefore, we shall be giving you more details of prophets and how you can tap on them. Remember, if I take you again back to the Bible, you know, I love the Bible because I'm a preacher of the Bible, and my work is to expound. So you sit where you are, sit in your car, sit in your bedroom. Some people have TV sets in their bedrooms, others they are just right now watching me in their sitting rooms. It is not by accident. God wants you to hear some good news. Why am I calling it good news? When you read in the Bible, all over the Bible, you will realize prophets were doing a special job, a special work. Remember, I told you, a prophet is that individual who is born, who is also equipped. Remember, they are born to prophesy. For example, my story, I was born to prophesy. I did not know that, but God knew it. Now, a lot of things get revealed to me, not because I'm so wise, but because I'm in the office of a prophet. I don't need to work so hard to know what is going around your life. I just need to sit and hear from God, and He will speak to me about someone. He will speak to me about your situation. He will reveal, and we believe that before it manifests, it is revealed. Why? Amos chapter 3, verse 7. The Bible says, God cannot do anything. Anything. He cannot do anything unless when He has revealed it to His servants, the prophets. He cannot do anything. Therefore, we don't need to do much. He just reveals it to us. He just reveals it to me and says, look at this. This is what is missing. You advise her to take this route. And if I advise you prophetically and you follow the instruction, you will never see those endless tears. You will never end up in a decay. You will never see yourself perishing. The point here is God honors prophets, so much so that He cannot do anything until when He has revealed it to His servants, the prophets. I said Amos chapter 7, verse 3. You realize again that prophets, they are the ones responsible to guide a country, a nation. And each time there is lack of those prophetic tones, a nation will go astray. Lives will be lost. People will never know who they are called to be in the body of Christ. People will never know what is ahead of them. Why? There is a lack of a prophetic tone. Where is your blessing? And once you can know that, then you are good to go. Hindrances will come, but you will overcome them. Why? You are sure that that's what God has for you. And if God would come to you today, He would tell you that you do what you are doing. But of course, most people are misplaced because they don't know what they are supposed to do. People are misfit into other people's lives simply because they did never take any chance of inquiring and knowing what God has for them. So let me go for a break, then we get back here. I'll tell you, I'll go into more details, but then don't go. Use this time, WhatsApp a friend, tell them Prophet Micheal Kiganda is on UBC right now, Glory to Glory worship program, and they'll be blessed. Thank you. Welcome back, our dear viewers. Welcome back. I told you that from day one, it has been in God's plan. He said He appointed past prophets to be expounders. Let me quote for you another story in the Bible right here, and let me show you what a prophet did in 2 Kings chapter 6, verses from 8. Look at this. It reads, when the king of Syria was warring or battling against Israel, after counseling with his servants, he said, in such and such a place shall we camp. Listen, the man of God sent the king of Israel, saying, be aware that you don't pass in such and such a place. The Syrians are camping down there. Verses 10, the king of Israel sent to the place which Elisha told him and warned him, and said, protect that place, don't go there, in other words. Verses 11, therefore the mind of the king was greatly troubled for this thing. He called his servant and said, will you show me who of you is for the king of Israel? Now this is a king who wanted to battle, who wanted to attack, he was plotting. And this is a guy who is plotting when a prophet is not there. But listen, verses 12, he asked again, therefore, verses 10, the king of Israel sent to a place which Elisha had told him not to go to. And he said, don't go there. So the king who was to be assassinated did not go there. So the plot was aborted. In the next verse, which is verses 11, therefore, the king of Israel, or the king of Syria, was greatly troubled by this thing. He called his servants, he called his soldiers, and he said, show me who is for the king of Israel. The truth is, no one was for the king of Israel. But the truth was, Israel had a prophet. How do I know that? Next verse, verses 12. One of his servants said, no, my lord. But Elisha, the prophet, Elisha, the prophet, who is in Israel, tells the king the words, mark this, the words that you speak in your bedroom. A prophet does not have to be where you are. They just need to be in the presence of God. Whatever you say, whatever you speak in your bedroom, in your hidings, in your separate places, they are revealed just like that. Why? Each time the enemy is plotting for your life, God cannot just keep quiet. He keeps on speaking to you. But of course you don't hear him. So what he does, he gives the message to a prophet. Why a prophet? Again, I said prophets are mouthpiece of God. If you miss God, if you meet God now, what I'm telling you is what he will tell you. So what's that he will tell you? He will tell you he loves you. He will tell you, don't go here, don't pass here, don't pass here. But of course, if you don't hear what God is warning you about, you will go in a place and you will find yourself in trouble. It happened to the king, but thank God they could give credence to prophets. Your life has been in a mess. Why? Because it has been missing a prophetic tone. We are here to help you. Before you launch in a relationship, before you lose big amounts of money, first consult. Here, we don't make you pay. There's no why you have to pay us. My work is to make a prophetic tone or a prophetic voice be recognized, be given credence in this nation. God speaks to this nation every day. He speaks to individuals. He speaks to you who are watching me. He speaks to your children. He knows what your children will be, and so a prophet knows what your children will be. It reminds me one short story as I'm planning to wind up. It reminds me a story of one of my daughters. I think last month in January, I was seated in my sitting room, and a symbol of which appeared like her head under a tire of a car appeared to me. Her head under a tire of a car looked like her head fell off from a motorcycle, and it fell under a tire of a car. Of course, now I know how God speaks. I knew it had everything to do with an accident. I went into my prayers. I cancelled accidents, and I said, because it is within my authority as a prophet. The Bible says, by a prophet, Israel was preserved. In other words, preservation was given in authority to the prophets. So I knew what I was doing. I went in my closet. I said, Father, who entrusted me with authority, and in the office of a prophet, I cancel the spirit of accident and I preserve her life. Within 3 days, I had not communicated. 3 days after, I did not call her, so it came back to me again. So I got my phone and called her, and I was like, Lillian, are you fine? She told me, hey, prophet, you can't imagine. I said, what is it? She told me, I had a terrible accident. And I'm like, how was it? She tries to narrate. My border guy, I was on a border, the border was trying to cross, and then a car came from another side, trying to explain a scenario, but it was all about accident. Now, can you imagine a scenario if I had not heard from God? Her life would not be preserved. The same is true now. Your life can be preserved, and your future is bright. All you need to know, where is your blessing? What are you supposed to do? What were you called to fulfill? Purposes? What is your right person? I'm speaking about now marriages, because you come to me so many people. He was a nice guy. Now he's turning to be another person. Now I'm speaking to you right now. Now, you don't need to launch into risks. First inquire about the risks, and then you shall know that God is good. Now, we shall pick it from there next time. I would love to leave you at this. But now, I said, my name is Prophet Micheal Kiganda. Prophet Micheal Kiganda, I come from Glory to Glory Ministries, and I'm on Glory to Glory worship program. Is it coincidental? It's not. It is for your purpose. It's for your hope. Therefore, as you are watching me, we are found in City Royal Hotel. City Royal Hotel is just found in Bugolobi. You come just around Shell Bugolobi, you turn on your left, then you move up a few meters, then you will see City Royal Hotel. Then you ask Glory to Glory Ministries. That's where we are found. This Sunday, our service, actually all Sundays, our church service starts at 10 sharp. So you are welcome. We welcome you. You will be blessed. Your life will never be the same again. Thank you. If you want to call for prayers, you can call. Our ministry prayer line is 0789 002511. I repeat, 0789 002511. In case you want to inquire more about us, what we do. But then don't miss. Catch you next Sunday. Be blessed and be blessed. Amen.